What's up guys, Don here, and this is gonna be a long video tutorial on the 3/4, and I didn't pretty much do what I call this illustration for anything. So yeah, we start off with the head. It doesn't really matter, like last tutorial I started with the shoulder, the arm, so here I'm starting with the head. So again, I'm not gonna go into the detail with making the hairs, this and that. So yeah, it is shown here, but it's gonna skip later on. So again, there's a tutorial for what I call this, the hairs on top right corner. You can click it up there if you want or not. So yeah, I'm doing a 2 parts of his hair. You notice that I'm doing the same thing from the previous tutorial, where I just aligned a little bit, like gets the general shape. Then the front kind of hair, I did the front hair twice because I did a mistake with the hair. So here you can see that I didn't literally copy the same thing from the side view, but instead make a tonal shift, like not really tonal, like a little bit of shift on his face, like it's more side view or something. So it's 3/4. Here you can do this trick so that it will be like a 3/4. You make the front view and the side view opacity something like that, and then put an in between them, so it's like you're animating them. So yeah, you have it in between like that, and you can just put the design or whatever it is that it is there. So there you go. I still use the lines that I used from the previous tutorial, so you have it there. You see that I'm using it, and then I move a little bit of things because it still shows a little bit of pixel, and I don't know, I have what I call this, perfectionist thingy. So there you go. I used it, I resized it to the same size. I changed the head because I just realized that, and I realized that the back hair on the bottom side of his head needs to be covered, so I did that, and here we go. I'm doing the jacket now. For his jacket, well, it's a little bit angled, so I have to do a little bit of geometry of this and that. So yeah, I'm doing the front side, and it's gonna be the back side. The back side is gonna be simple because I'll just flip that over with the things on the details with the jacket. So I didn't really show how to make the jacket in the previous tutorial, so I'm gonna show it here. Well, it's really self-explanatory. So I have the thing again, the big gray belt under the jacket. Well, it's not gray belt, but you get the point, like outline or something. So yeah, I'm making it, and same as the hair, instead of having it a thickness from the previous this and that, I'll just move a segment to a little bit to the right and have a little bit of its outline. You know, it signifies that it is an outline, and it shows a little bit of that. I don't know how many pixels, but it shows that, so that it's like an outline or something. So here you see it, and then I'll change the color and put it out front. So there you go, you have an outline on that side only. You don't have an outline in both sides. So there you go, you can use that in your advantage if you have it, and have it duplicated up until the top. So there you go, if I move it around, it doesn't, you know, overlap or something. So I have it here. I'll do the flip. Also did it again because I have to straighten up so that the flip is significantly seen on the other side. There you go. So I have the hand, put it on back, you know, rearrange stuff, and I think I'll do the cowl on this part, cowl or the hood again. So it's really just self-explanatory that I can just put it on the back. So I'll just build it, you know, the how to fill stuff again. So there, I just moved it a little bit because the origin was on a different side or something. Now the shoes and the pants, I think the pants, I'm doing the pants next. So the pants for the legs, I kind of noticed that in the 3D model we have a gray part in the front. You see that there's a gray part on his crotch, so I changed it a little bit, made it more like what I call this, consistent with the character design. So I had to put it there so that it stays consistent with the character design, and it's the 360 wouldn't be different. So there you see me using the line again, and then I'm gonna reuse that, just move a little bit. So there's a trick here. When you want to move something that is static, you can shift select that and select another stick, another stick. Yeah, did I show it here? I think I did. Yeah, select it and select another stick that you can move, and alt control, and then you can rotate it together with that stick that you selected on their own origin. So alt Z control, I think alt Z control or alt control, it varies because this one is already connected, so the rotation would just happen by itself. But if it's not, then alt Z control. Now here you see me doing the same thing again. So I have it like opacity, so I can see how further the 360 side 3/4 will happen. So there you go. I'm doing the same thing from the previous tutorial a while ago, where I did with the shoulder plates. So there you go. And I think I'm doing it also for the belts here. Yeah, because I don't know if I should put it on the side view, but it's still I'm still undecided with that one yet. So yeah, so there you go. I'm making the belts, the Velcro, whatever those are called, because for some reason Square Enix characters have a lot of belts in their pants or something. I don't know, it's their design. So yeah, that's why it's complicated, and that's why it's sometimes fun making complicated characters. Not complicated characters, I mean characters would have complicated designs or something. It gives you a challenge or something. So there you go. Also, if you have the time, I mean after this tutorial, you can look at the link down in the description. That's the 3D test, like how it looks in 3D 360 something. So here I'm making the shoes now, and I had to look up the design again of the shoes. So yeah, so there you go. I know that the zipper is not really that well designed, so I mean detailed, not designed. So yeah, here I'm still deciding if I should use the same stick or not. So I'm doing another stick, making another stick for it. So there you go, I have it. And the thing about shoes is it's different, and it's difficult to picture out because you don't know which is the front, which is the back. And for Sora, for this character design, it's simple because you have this bulge big shoes that he has, so you can really actually identify which part is for the feet and which part is for the ankle or like the leg. So the part that is most movable or not movable. So here I have them laid out for myself. I know how it would look because we've played the game for so many times for so long in your childhood, and you would literally know the movement of that shoes that would move, which part would move, which part would not move on that playing time or something. So here I have it, and I use it, resize it. I forgot to resize it, I think, and I just resized it later. So here I duplicated that and have it there. So yeah, I think I should have a tutorial on how to animate with shoulders and hip, but it's not really that important, but just tips and tricks. So here I flip the thing so that it will be a little bit visible, so it shows that the 360 turn, it will be visible. So here I kind of forgot to add the pocket, so you can see the frames up top. It's like the frames. So yeah, I did the pocket and then did a red thing for that pocket also, and the belt. So there you go. And it's a bit of angled, so I aligned that on the V neck that he has. I'm not sure if it is that aligned, but pretty much it's supposed to be. So yeah, and I think I realized somewhere here, or I don't know, just now recording this, that when I'll move the hips, the waist for Sora in this 3/4, it's gonna be awkward, because I didn't fully cover the thing under his pocket. So here right now, I want to fast forward this, but Sony doesn't let me fast forward it, make it faster than it should be. So right now here, I'm just doing the flip. So literally we just made 1, 2, 3 full bodies, and we just flip them around and reorder the stuff. So here we reordered, did a little bit of stuff. I did the same thing with a shift control and stuff. So here I didn't show this trick where I the full body of the shaky has this segment for its limbs, so I can use that at my advantage. Again, use everything for your advantage to see that it's straightened up, so I can flip the thing, the yellow belt that is, so there you go. And here I'm kind of deciding to just use the freaking thing, the same thing, because why not? It's just black and it's the same thing. It's not really gonna be clear for other people if I use the same thing or not, because and here I put the X mark on, again, the belt X thingy on his butt, got that booty with the grocery and stuff. So there you go. Align the stuff, reorder it, which is front and which is back. So yeah, and here I'm just reusing the back panel because I'm lazy. Who's not lazy? So there you go. And adding a pocket for that. So there you go. I have a pocket now, and I reuse the cowl or the hoodie or something. So here I just edited a little bit. Doesn't what I call this? It doesn't hurt to move the thing a little bit, because it is just a cowl or something. So there you go. I tried it myself a little bit. And the shoes, which is kind of excruciating. I think I should explain it more here than just showing it to you, because I already did a front view. So here's the back view. The back view is very simple. You can tell that I divided and flipped the thing so that it's easier for me. Now shoes is divided into two part: the shoe itself, where your feet moves, and the thing on your ankle. I don't know if it's ankle or something, but it's the thing that doesn't move when you move your shoes or your feet. So if you move your feet down in real life, the thing below the sole or something, I can't really tell the parts of the shoes, but the shoes is I see shoes is the most difficult thing to make. See that Killua, the full body Killua that I gave out. You can download the Hunter x Hunter Killua's feet. You might think that it's just a simple shoes, but it's complicated, a little bit complicated there. It took me a little bit of time. You have to be engineer to or something, I don't know. So here you can see that I subdivided that part so that when you move it around, I'll show you here, because I move it around, it won't be, see if I move it here, there you go. You see that if I move it around, it doesn't overlap, go up to that violet belt part thingy. So I just made it thicker, and then have a belt square thingy on there, and put it, voila, there you go. You have an outline for that. You always have to use stuff that are very useful, like advantage for you to make your things, make it work out. And at this point, you have to think for yourself and have an initiative that this works out, this doesn't work out, I'll try another thing. You find it out yourself. So that's experience for me. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I should make a tutorial for stuff like tips and tricks. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed, and peace out.